In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best laptops for travel in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these laptops, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Asus VivoBook F510UA. The Asus VivoBook would be a really good option if you're a frequent traveler who is looking for a compact, and exceptionally thin laptop, that packs sleek aesthetics, vivid screen, and a fast performance, with a price that is affordable to a variety of people. From a design perspective, the VivoBook features an impressively thin 0.8-inch profile that is entirely made of plastic, even though it looks like it is made of an aluminum, since Asus has decided to make a laptop that looks really expensive, but if you ask me, they aren't far from their primary intention. At the inside, you will instantly see the touchpad that is positioned at the bottom center, while at the top right corner of the touchpad, there is a fingerprint reader that will exclude you from the need to type passwords every time you want to log in. The touchpad itself has a great build quality, and so far, users haven't shown any remarks in terms of functionality. Above the touchpad, there is a chiclet-style keyboard that has a decent key travel so you can type quickly, and accurately, without any problem. The connectivities are minimalistic as the laptop's construction, but you will be well equipped though. There is a USB 2.0 port, one USB 3.0 port, single USB 3.1 Type-C port, a full-sized HDMI port, 3.5mm headset and an SD card reader, which is great. Now, let's talk about the features. The VivoBook uses an IPS Full HD Nanoge display with an ultra-narrow 0.3-inch bezel, which is great in my opinion, due to the fact that the screen will produce lifelike visuals that will look like they pop up from the screen. Moving on, this unit is equipped with the 8th gen of Intel i5 processor, and Intel UHD 620 graphics, 8GB of RAM, 1TB HDD, and 128GB SSD, which will ensure quick loading times, plenty of tabs and apps running at the same time, so you can do plenty of stuff at once. Moreover, the battery life can last between 4 to 6 hours depending on your usage, which is still good, since you can always plug it to your charger and keep working. Overall, I'd recommend you consider the VivoBook seriously, if you're looking for an affordable laptop that performs like a premium one. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Asus Zenbook UX330UA. The Asus Zenbook UX330UA AH55 is a 13.3-inch mid-range laptop, mainly because of its lightweight, and ultra-slim construction, that make it suitable to carry it with you, anywhere you go. From a design perspective, this model has an aluminum construction, that finished in a brushed metal, and decorated with concentric circles that are present at the top of the lid. So, when you see the laptop as a whole, it looks very handsome. Along the laptop's left side, there is an audio jack, an SD card, and a USB 3.0 ports, while on the other, there is yet another USB 3.0 port, a single micro HDMI port and a USB-C port with no Thunderbolt 3 support, so for the price you pay, they are more than good. The interior holds an extra-wide touchscreen that features a smooth surface and an embedded fingerprint sensor, so say goodbye to the boring passwords, since from now, all you have to do is just use your fingers in order to log in. In addition, the keyboard offers 1.5mm of a key travel, and it is backlit, so you won't be frustrated while typing at night as you're preparing presentations for the next morning. The 13.3-inch anti-glare screen will take your breath from the moment you turn on the laptop, because it produces vibrant visuals with a full HD resolution for maximizing your user experience, so regardless if you're working, or watching movies, I think that you won't find any remarks. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Zenbook packs an 8th gen Intel i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, and integrated graphics, and a 256GB SSD, which means that your productivity will be increased to a whole new level. Or to be more precise, regardless of the number of programs and tabs that are running at background, you won't find any noticeable lag that can interrupt your work. The audio quality is great thanks to the front-mounted Harman Kardon speakers, so for movies, YouTube or Twitch videos, you won't find any remarks. Finally, the battery life may last around 13 hours, or let's say that it will keep you covered throughout the whole day. To conclude, the Asus Zenbook UX330UA is worthy of considering, because it packs an impressive hardware, battery life and screen, that will help you see what you've missed previously. Next up, at number 3, we have the Microsoft Surface Pro. The Surface Pro is the latest Microsoft model that has reshaped the market since it offers a great value for its price tag, it is extremely portable, and its performance is a true bliss. From a design perspective, the Surface Pro shines with elegance because its body was crafted with a magnesium alloy frame with rounded edges that makes it incredibly portable and lightweight at the same time. That's why, you can use it in 3 modes, starting from the laptop mode, studio mode, and in a tablet mode if you remove or fold the Pro Signature type cover, so it will function as a standalone Intel tablet. In addition, regardless if you're typing on the keyboard, or swiping on the touchpad, all of your clicks and swipes will be effectively registered, so I think that you will love working on both of them. Moreover, the 12.3-inch PixelSense touchscreen looks beautiful with a maximum resolution of 2736 by 1824 in terms of pixels, so regardless of the mode in which you use this unit, you will never be disappointed. There is a decent load of connectivity ports as well, so you can find a single USB 3.0 port, a mini DisplayPort, one micro SDXC card reader and a headphone and mic combo jack. Now, let's talk about the features. The Surface Pro comes in different hardware specs, but I've chosen the one that integrates 4GB of RAM, 128GB SSD, and an Intel Core i5 processor, so I have to admit that the hardware is pretty good when compared with the cost you pay. Moving on, these specs are more than good to equip you with quick loading times, and increase your productivity as well, due to the fact that you won't deal with lags. Finally, the battery life is rated to up to 13.5 hours of usage according to the manufacturer, but this may vary. Either way, even 10 hours of usage in practice would be great. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider the Surface Pro as your next purchase, because this laptop justifies its price tag and offers even more value with its performance. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Google Pixelbook. The Google Pixelbook is a premium, hybrid laptop that combines an attractive design, powerful hardware, and a long-lasting battery life for your ultimate user experience. From a design perspective, the Pixelbook features an incredibly thin, lightweight aluminum construction that is accompanied by 2 flexible hinges that will let you use the laptop in 4 different ways. To be more specific, you can use this unit as an ordinary laptop, as a tablet, in a tent and entertainment mode. The entertainment mode is when you fold the keyboard underneath, so you can choose a mode that would suit your needs the best in a particular moment. The connectivities include USB Type-C ports, and I think that Google could have implemented a bit more. At the bottom center, when the lid is open, you will instantly notice the spacious, buttonless touchpad that is covered in a sleek white color with the intention to match with the laptop's aesthetics. The touchpad is extremely responsive, it supports multi-touch gestures, and users claim that they've never experienced any issue with it. Slightly above, there is the backlit keyboard that has an appropriate key travel with silver keys that feel really comfortable when you're typing, so you can type accurately during the day or at night. At the top, there is the 12.3-inch touchscreen that is protected by a Corning Gorilla Glass, so you wouldn't worry if you accidentally drop the laptop. In addition, the screen's maximum resolution is 2400 by 1600 pixels, and produces vivid and sharp visuals, which is great. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Pixelbook is powered by an i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, a 128GB SSD and an HD 615 graphics, which will ensure quick booting times on one side, while on the other, they will maximize your productivity. You can have plenty of tabs and apps running at the same time, and enough space for storing plenty of files that are important to you. The battery life may last around 10 hours according to Google, which is more than a typical working day, so you will be fine. Overall, the Pixelbook is a top choice for everyone who is looking for a versatile laptop that packs a sleek design and a quality hardware. And finally, at number 1, we have the LG Gram 15Z 970. The LG Gram 15Z 970 would be an extremely good option if you want to invest in a lightweight laptop that looks and performs premium, so let's get quickly into action, in order to find out what's so special about this device. From a design perspective, this particular model boasts a dark silver body that was made of an advanced carbon with magnesium, which makes it less than 0.7 inches thick, and really lightweight, so you won't feel any strains when you're moving around airports, bus or metro stations. When you open the lid, the first things you will notice would be the touchpad and its keyboard, which looks very stylish, since the touchpad shares the same color as the surface that surrounds the keyboard. While the keyboard itself has black buttons with white labels, so visually, both of them look indeed beautiful. In terms of the performance, both of them are highly responsive, and since the keyboard is backlit by default, it means that you can type accurately regardless if you're in bright or low light surroundings. Slightly above, there is the camera, which sits on the metal surface, and you will benefit highly by having it, since it is capable enough to deliver the best from your visual appearance during your video calls. Moreover, on the left side, you will find one HDMI port, one USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type-C port, and a single USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type-A port, while on the right, there is a micro SD card slot, a headphone jack, one USB 2.0 port, and a USB 3.1 Type-A port, so you won't be restricted on anything. Now, let's talk about the features. This particular model has a 15.6-inch IPS touchscreen, with an ultra-slim bezel that will allow you to have a vast viewable area, and since the screen is IPS, it means that the colors will be lifelike, and would guarantee a great user experience. The LG Gram 15Z 970 has an impressive hardware as well, since it gathers an i7 processor, an Intel HD graphics 620, 16GB of RAM, and 512GB SSD, which is good enough to satisfy a wide variety of professionals, due to the fact that this laptop is unbelievably fast, and has enough memory for everything. Overall, the LG Gram is a must-have, so give it a try and assure yourself of its quality. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these laptops for travel, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.